Hello, everybody! You are on with JayZeeStarcraft. We're getting ready to cast a 1v1 versus... Not versus, that would be weird. A Soul versus Ironman. Soul has spawned here as the red Zerg, whilst in the bottom left corner, might I add, because I definitely know that that's the bottom left corner. It's an inside joke. If you watch another video, you'll understand it. Anyway, and Ironman, who has spawned here as the yellow Terran. I would like to add that Iron Man has been a faithful supporter of ours. I'm constantly insisting that we hurry up and get... Whoa, hey, don't say that. That's not polite.
Your mouse won't come.
You won't see my mouse. Anyway, pardon Soul's French. Yeah, can't do anything about that. People need to learn to stop cussing on StarCraft. That's just really one thing that kind of peeves me off a little bit. So, anyway, just a little information for you. But let's get back to what I was saying. Iron Man, who has spawned as the yellow Terran here, bottom right corner, has been a faithful supporter of ours, insisting that we get our videos out, and so that's why we decided to cast his replay as one of our first. So, this goes out to you, Iron Man. Stay awesome. Barracks going down for the yellow Terran. The map, by the way, is Typhon Peaks, because I remembered to look it up this time. Another inside joke. Just watch all the other videos and you'll understand. But anyway.
And thumbs up if you can actually see the Protoss face on the minimap. Just a little side puzzle for you.
Something he had to point out to me. Yep. So the Zerg is getting ready to expand here, I take it, with this cute little drone. Yep. Excuse me. The fast expand is usually pretty safe for the Zerg. Something that makes the fast expand more viable, in my opinion, is just the fact that the Zerg... Whoa, there goes some glasses. Anyway, the fact that the Zerg, getting lucky with this scout here, by the way, and I'm scouting the yellow Terran here, Iron Man, while the poor SCV is still blundering his way around, and he's going to come upon the red base last. Spawning pool on the way at a pretty standard time, 16 supply. Orbital command also on the way. Cool stuff, cool stuff. The Terran has gotten his gas, so we can probably safely say there won't be much cheese play here. I suppose a stem Marine Marauder timing push is possible. We'll see how that happens. I'm calling his mules down like a pro. What an awesome person. But anyway, what I was saying is, the fast expand for Zerg is pretty safe, because for one, their hatcheries are 100 minerals cheaper than the Terran and Protoss Command Center and Nexus.
Well, I'd say only 50 because of the probe it takes to make them too.
True, it just depends on where you stand on that little
Fair enough.
debate there. But anyway, we'll say 50 to 100.
That'll work.
Somewhere 75. Good compromise. But anyway.
Yeah, sure, that'll work.
And also the hatchery functions as the Terran barracks and the Protoss gateways. So whereas the Terran has to spend 200 minerals making these two barracks here, and the Protoss has to spend 300 minerals making his gateways, the Zerg makes his production building and his resource building all at the same time with a minimal 300 minerals. So that's why I think the fast expand is so safe for Zerg. Probably something you all figured out. I just thought that I would point out the obvious, because I'm cool like that. I got some lings on the way. Probably going to do a little poking here. The Zerg player is teching up right now, which is a pretty... No, the Terran's teching up, excuse me. The Zerg is droning up, is what I intended to say. Lings here going to poke, see how many barracks is. He will see... Let's just look here. I don't want to follow those lings. He's going to see the add-on here. I wonder if you can see that. Probably not. Anyway, he can see the add-on here. He can see the two barracks. So he knows there's at least two barracks here. Probably won't expect much cheese play. He's getting out some Zerglings just to be safe, and he's putting down some spine crawlers. I guess he saw something there he didn't like. Iron Man is getting the Tech Lab add-on to his factory. Pretty safe build. And infantry weapons +1 are on the way. Stim Pack is on the way. Very nice. Ling Speed is now on the way. Not sure if I agree with these three spine crawlers here. Their placement is decent, although it won't cover his ramp if he decides to attack down here. Siege is on the way for siege tanks, by the way. Probably a few too many spine crawlers here. You have to be careful when you're making static defenses Zerg, because your static defense takes one of your workers. But you know, not a big deal. Looks like some scouts just died here. The Marines are moving out. I would assume to take these Zelnaga towers that have been captured by the Zerg. That's exactly what they're doing, I think. So, good move by him. Limiting Soul's map control. The Terran does need to watch himself here because he is behind in supply and expansion. I'm looking at the resources here.
Terran's actually a lot ahead.
Terran's ahead due to mules, probably. Well, mules aren't down right now, but then he just fell behind. So the Zerg is ahead when mules aren't being taken into consideration. Ling army moving out here. Not sure if speed's gonna be done in a second. Yep. So these Lings will morph into Speedlings right here in the middle of the fight. Kind of cool like that. Those cool little... Never understood how those wings... See those wings right there? How does that make you run faster? I don't understand, but it's okay. Anyway, I want to...
Baneling.
True. How does rolling make a Baneling move faster? It's just how it works. The Zerg is ahead in workers right now, but these mules are going to be kind of making up for it. Although a 2-basing Zerg will outsupply a 1-basing Terran. Production, there we go. That's kind of how it works. He's getting... Okay, cool. I do not have hotkeys memorized for replays because I don't watch replays very often until now. He is getting his armory down, which will make Thor's possible if he so desires. The Zerg is getting his Spire. A very interesting move by the Zerg. Right over here in the corner here. Cute little Spire. Gotta love it. Combat shields are just now on the way from Marines. I see those getting gotten later and later, which I think is interesting. Combat shields have always been a big deal for me when I've played Terran, but then again, I don't main Terran, so I might be doing it wrong. Who knows? But 10 extra HP on your Marines is always a good thing, especially when you're using STEM. Layer Tech has... What? That's been done for a while. I need to shut up. Anyway, another factory on the way, and whoa, bunch of upgrades. Here we go. Command Center on the way for the Terran. He's getting his expansion, which is very good. +2 infantry weapons, and +1 vehicle weapons are on the way. 2 Evo chambers on the way.
And if I'm not wrong, he's just going Mass Marine and Tank.
Mass Marine and Tank is probably what he's going for here.
Not to mention a Starport on the way.
Starport is on the way. Good call there. Thank you. Missile turret. Ooh, the Mutalisk Harass will not be too effective on this base here because of the missile turrets. And there's no expansion to target yet. +1 flying attacks are on the way, as are 4 Mutalisks. 6 Mutalisks. Not sure what these Mutalisks are going to do for him, truth be told.
Oh, he's moving out. Ooh.
The Terran is moving out.
That would be bad if Mutas decided to harass.
This is true, although with these missile turrets here, it's going to take more than 6 Mutalisks to take down 2 missile turrets, I think.
7 on the way?
He's actually, I don't think he's moving out here exactly.
Yeah, just fortifying.
He's fortifying his new expansion.
Alright.
But still a good call. He needs to transferring these workers down to his second command center here, in my opinion, because he is oversaturated here and he is mining these mineral patches to death. He's going to be running off of 1 base again pretty soon, simply due to the fact that there won't be anything left to mine here. And there he goes. He transferred the SCVs, because he's legit. Zerg melee attacks 1 are on the way, as are flying attacks. More Mutalisks coming. He is getting his 3rd here, up in this pretty safe position. The Terran hasn't been scouting too heavily, so it'll be unnoticed, although, well, he has seen this part of the map before, but that was just in his scouting in the beginning of the game. These Mutalisks looks like they are ready to head off. Just don't know what he's going to be able to do against these missile turrets here. Oh, and 3 more missile turrets on the way by Ironman, as you can see right here. You can see those little green circles, right? Anyway, yeah. Okay, good. So you can kind of see what I'm clicking. You guys can't see my mouse, but you can see what I click.
Yes.
So, I'm clicking everything. Anyway, these Mutalisks do need to move out soon, in my opinion, because the longer they wait, the more the element of surprise is being taken from them. Although, bunch of missile turrets here.
Now, what I find interesting is the fact that even though he hasn't scouted the Mutalisks, he still builds missile turrets anyway.
And a lot of them.
Yeah. How did he know that that's what to expect? That is my question.
Well, Gold League Zerg is probably part of it, I would assume.
Yeah,
I
it
think
could be.
Mutalisks are a pretty popular unit. We're going to see these Mutalisks move out. Baneling's speed is on the way, as is a Vehicle Weapons 2, Infantry Armor 1. Great stuff.
And here it goes.
He's going to see this missile turret here. I'm not sure if he's gonna take out the add-on. Ooh, yes, he's gonna take out the add-on on the starport, forcing these medevacs to train one at a time. Not a bad use of harassment there. He's gonna see that he can't do too much here, and the Terran sees, oh my, Mutalisks on the way. Time to throw down
4 more.
way too many missile turrets, in my opinion. But hey, I guess safe is better than sorry. Although, he's probably doing more damage to his economy making these missile turrets than the Zerg would have done if he'd taken out a couple workers. But that's just my opinion. It might work out. The Zerg is mining off of all of his gas, I would like to mention, so he's able to have a pretty constant supply of Mutalisks. Although, with all of these missile turrets going down, in my opinion, he needs to stop making mutas, in my opinion. And
Well, he has researched Baneling's speed, so he's probably going to go north all of these up here into Baneling.
Which is true, and that would do a decent amount of, well, a bunch of Marines here.
Yeah, might be enough.
Banelings, if the Banelings can take out the Marines, excuse me, the Mutalisks will have pretty free reign against these siege tanks. And here come the Banelings morphing. Not there.
Not there.
Here we go,
there
right
we go.
here.
That's a lot of links.
That is a decent amount of Banelings. He had some on the way. Melee attacks 2 on the way. Flyer attacks 1.
It is interesting to note that I do believe those melee attacks will increase Baneling attack too. Why don't you? Yeah, it does.
It does indeed, which is
makes
actually
them even more effective.
And also the armor is a good call here, as it will increase these.
Scouts the whole thing.
Scouts the Banelings. We see Vision here. He sees the Banelings.
You got everything right there.
Yeah, in the expansion. Mutalisks are looking around. They see, oh dear, we are not going to get in here, so they're going to go poke around somewhere else. Sniped a random Marine, I guess, there. I'm not sure. He's got Marines. Kind of an early warning system here. Marines all along the path. I find that interesting.
I'd hate to be that
Honestly, if he moved out with these Mutalisks and the army he has here, he could probably take the Terran right now. In my opinion. The Mutalisks outnumber the Marines, which is never a good position to be in.
Total army size, Sol actually does have the supply advantage as well. Not to mention upgrades.
So to see, he is running off of 3 bases, which is pretty impressive. You don't see low-level Zergs, not low-level, but gold-level Zergs 3-basing that often, which is good to see. Ironman is also collecting his 3rd expansion. I'm assuming, yep, the main is just about mined out.
Not bad.
He's going to be moving his SCVs, though. And just due to the lack of scouting that's been going on in this game, I'm assuming that this expansion will go unnoticed. I think it's funny that they both took the same expansion.
I'm following those SCVs. I'm not sure if... Yeah, I don't believe that the Zerglings here at the Watchtower did not see those SCVs, so
then
that will go unnoticed.
Doing the smart thing, taking out the rock so he can have the shortcut back to his new expansion, so these Zerglings will not notice. Terran vehicle weapons level 3 are on the way. Drones transferring up here to his main. Mutalisks just kind of chilling out. That is a lot of mutas. Wow.
Creepy. We're gonna see some hive tech too.
Yeah, Investor Pit on the way. Definitely a great move by the Zerg player, as he just needs the tech right now. But something I wanted to mention, bunch of Zerglings here. They took out the rocks, I'm assuming, to speed up the move to the next base.